everything that's happening now is great in terms of the uprising and, like you said, the youth speaking up and really letting their voices be heard and people understanding the power of voting. And it's, you know, oppression is it's time to, you know, the chickens have come home to roost. You know what I'm saying? It's over for oppression. The Confederate flags are coming down. So a lot of great things are happening. I've been preaching about like the system and the errors and things that we needed to fix for years in my music. So I'm just happy to see that some of those things I've been preaching about are fixed. I actually was just listening to one of my songs called Wear a Mask that I dropped in 2017. Very prophetic now that we live in a society or in a world where everyone's wearing a mask. And then in that song, I also said, see, I'm ready to be free. Money in the bank, I came from EBT. Burning calories or burning DVDs came from my cheddar, my nachos with the cheese. Some of the coppers be yelling, stop and freeze. Other ones with a gun popping shots at ease. Please move your knees, sir, it's blocking me to breathe. Knocking on the floor, now they watch me sleep. I said that in 2017, like, and I'm listening to that shit now, like, wow, on a song called Wear a Mask. So I'm just very, very pleased with everything that's going on. I wish that everybody does it safely and that, you know, no one gets hurt, but, you know, you can't change an omelet without breaking a few eggs, I guess, because we need to change. We don't really need to make anything. We just need to take what's already in place and just swap out who's in power, and we'll be all good. Hopefully, that's what I'm looking at. This is like a you know, like a polar reversal. You know what I'm saying? Like a magnet just reversing itself, and now it's upside down, and more positive energy will be hopefully radiated. Let me just say this real quick. I feel like, you know, there needs to be like there's more, you know, a complete overhaul in certain regulations, because it's like, boom, if you at a job, and I have, you know, we've all had regular jobs, and if I was late past a certain number of times, probably like 3 times, then that's a sit down, or that's a write up, or that's or you're fired, right? So why isn't there anything in the law enforcement where if you not like so much as shoot someone, because in the line of being a police officer you may have to shoot someone, but if you getting multiple reports and complaints for excessive force, and there's multiple investigations against you for use of excessive force or for killing people, I feel like there should be at some point a do not pass go, do not collect $200 for you. Like, why did so-and-so have to kill George Floyd for us to find out that he killed someone else, or that he has a history of this? Why is he on the street? Like, there should be you know what I'm saying? So we need more regulation. It's like, yo, if you shoot someone and it wasn't justified, and there's like even a slight bit of doubt, and you're being investigated, okay, that's strike 1. Let's, you know, and that's enough for me. But let's say we go by baseball rules, we give them 3 strikes. By the 3rd time you shoot someone and it's sketchy, you're out. You're off the force. You can keep your pension, you off the force. But if you kill someone and it's on some video evidence, like, no, you did wrong, I feel like your pension should go to that person's family in full. Lose your job, and then your pension goes to that person's family. Because what we really want, we're not going to get people to wake up one day and be like, I'm not racist. That's not going to happen in anybody's lifetime, right? So what we really need to do is get the people that think like that have guns, to also think, do I really want to throw away my life? Do I really want to end up on the news, or really want to go to jail? Because there has to be consequences for this shit. Because this is America. You allowed to think what you want to think. You feel me? But once you start acting on those thoughts, and those thoughts include hurting people, and there's no consequences, that's how you end up with this fucked up system that we live in, which is now being toppled on top of itself. Rome fell for a reason. America is the new Rome, and we are currently falling. They said the revolution wouldn't be televised. Not only is it being televised, it's being televised, publicized, socialized, and materialized right in front of us. And it's beautiful. And it's not as violent as they thought it was going to be in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's going pretty well, and hopefully it gets less violent as we go along. They need to find out who all these good cops are and make them in charge of shit. How about that? You know, it's interesting. I have a perspective on this. It's like, because that's the style of music that some artists have been making up until this point, it's almost like a sigh of relief. It's like, okay, they've been listening, and now they're acting, so now we can explore other creative realms. Like, I have a single coming out called Legacy Drip, it's a summertime bop. It's not no power to the people, you know, fight the power record. Now I got those in the past. I got fresh ones that are unreleased. I might throw out another one 2 weeks after Legacy Drip featuring the son of Rakim, just for the culture, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we still got to build our brands, and you know, I'm still growing and emerging as an artist, and I've been preaching for years, so I'm not gonna just dip back into the preaching bag because it's hot right now. But I do appreciate the artists, like you said, that haven't been doing that, that are doing that now, especially those with way bigger audiences, like what's his name, Lil Baby. He dropped that single. It was like a protest record. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I'm not really a big fan. But the fact that someone of his caliber is dipping into that, now whether he's dipping into it to make a coin or whether he's dipping into it to spread knowledge, it doesn't matter. Either way, you spread knowledge by default because you're talking about real shit and people are listening to it that may not necessarily have listened to it or cared about the issues before. So I do appreciate that. But for the rest of us, it's like, or the rest of us that's already been making music like that, it's like, okay, well now we could, you know, we could talk about other shit because the people are marching. Now we could give them some march music every now and then, but you know, I plan on having fun this summer, you know what I'm saying, while marching at the same time. Because you know, you work hard, but you gotta play hard too. You know, we need something to help us relax when we get done from fighting the system. You know, we still want to remind ourselves why we fight the system. We fight the system so we can be free to be at peace and enjoy and do the things we love to do, which is enjoy hip hop. Yes, that's I'm really trying to capture that vein, and this song's called New Slavery, and I was gonna put it out like as soon as all this happened, but I'm like, you know, it's a lot going on right now, and I don't have 1 million fans yet, so let me just wait and build, and then you know, I can deliver at the appropriate moment so it gets heard by the right audience at the right time.